Hi again, guys, and welcome back to what's left of the depressing husk of an abandoned Kmart. You guys dig the lights? Pretty neat, huh? Pretty sick, huh? It's pretty nice, I know. Recently, I've been going down the millennial rabbit hole again. I know this is like the second time, and it's kind of weird that I've gone down it once to begin with, but it feels like tensions between Gen Z and our adulting elders have never been worse. I thought it reached a fever pitch last year, but it turns out we'd barely scraped the hippo's back, and there's plenty of grease we haven't gotten to. Last June, when I talked about this for the first time, it seemed like it was mostly just Gen Z roasting and torching millennials to varying degrees of burn. Like sometimes it was a light-hearted, nice simmer, and others it was like holding a living man over a furnace, just cooking them alive. It was a cannibal tearing open its next meal levels of gore with how deep it cut. And somehow, it seems like things have really escalated, because now millennials have been striking back.
What? Gen Z's trying to what? Cancel Eminem. Gen Z's trying to cancel Eminem?
Wait, we're doing what? Why did nobody tell me we were coordinating a campaign to get Eminem's Twitter account deleted? The Gen Z military structure is in shambles. No cohesion at all. Nobody ever tells anybody else what they're trying to do around here. God, it's like it's run by a bunch of 20-year-olds. I don't know where this woman got her info. I'm not all of Gen Z, obviously, but I feel like this might have just been her misinterpreting something. Like maybe she saw Lil Pump call Eminem a senior citizen and thought, it's still 2017. That's definitely still the guy that kids these days like. They must agree with him.
Gen Z's trying to cancel Eminem? Honey, that's cute. Listen, little kitties, let me make this quite clear. This man was around even before you were here. So what, you're all mad because the man was a lyricist while all your rappers are mumbling gibberish? No, go ahead and shut your mouth. Better yet, go and sit your ass in time out because boy was running laps even before you could walk. Hell, boy was spitting bars even before you could talk, so no.
She raps like a broken fax machine. She's just pushing out words onto the paper. Oop, got stuck. Gotta pause for a second to get that right. Oh, just printed two words on top of each other. Shit! There's like 7 more seconds of bars, but I can't legally expose you to any of it. Otherwise, I could be charged with negligent manslaughter. But basically, we're going to be looking at a lot of stuff like that today. Last time, we mostly saw what Gen Z had to say about millennials, and if you need a refresher, it was not very nice. But today, we're going to see what millennials have to say about Gen Z, while being very biased to Gen Z, because that's the thing that I am. So if you are allergic to cringe and my incredibly deep, charismatic, and cutting voice, you may want to leave, because there's a lot of that in this video. But if not, be sure to hit that subscribe button with notifications on so you can get a bunch of that from me whenever I upload it to this god-abandoned website.
We have been doing this since the early 2000s because our parents wouldn't buy us a flat iron and a curling iron. So we figured out how to.
You see, the thing that bashes my skull in the most about this is trying to figure out what the girl she was replying to did. Maybe it was cut off by the Tik Tok stitch, but I'm pretty sure she was just sitting there doing her hair, and then out of nowhere comes your local Hufflepuff House representative to let this person younger than them know, ha, I did this thing before you. Congrats, you learned how to do something at some point in your life and then kept doing it. Great job, really good work. I feel like the concept of time is just an afterthought for some people. By complete chance, I was born before you in the linear timeline, and because of that, I learned how to do this thing before you did, so get fucked.
Hey Gen Z, you can suck it. You can't tell me what to wear, 'cause I've been rocking this side part since you had Kermit on your underwear. So cute.
Yo, why are you thinking about what's on kids' underwear, huh? Kinda suspicious if you ask me. Nah, I'm just joking, but the skinny jeans and the side part being out of style has been the flashpoint that seems to make millennials bare their gnarly Twilight-era teeth the most these days, and I don't really get it.
And you can pry these skinny jeans from my cold dead ass, you hear? So Gen Z, you can suck it. You can't tell me what to wear.
You're correct in that I personally couldn't tell you what to wear, mostly because I'm deathly afraid of women, but also generally because only you can decide what you want to wear. I have to imagine that I just haven't seen what it is that set her off. She probably saw like some 50-page manifesto a Gen Z kid shared with their family on Facebook about how millennials must not be allowed to continue to like the things they like. If I read it, I'm sure that I would be on her side instead.
Oh, you guys look grumpy. You should take a nap.
That smile at the end just reminds me of the James Charles spider. It's always crawling around. I don't want to be too mean to this woman because I'm sure she was mostly joking, but the ultimate irony of this is her saying that Gen Z can't tell her what to wear because she doesn't care what we have to say, so she goes out of her way to make this relatively good sounding song with thought out lyrics to tell us how little she gives a shit. It's a good thing I don't have much to say on this topic. I'm not really the don't wear skinny jeans type of demographic, and that's exactly why I'm making a video on it. I think the caption on the tweet I stole this video from put it pretty well. Do millennials not realize that this patronizing stuff is exactly what boomers and Gen X did to them and they moaned about for years? This is embarrassing, Lamau. And yeah, that's basically my biggest fear ever. When I'm 30, I really hope I don't look back at this video and feel like a massive hypocrite because I just shit on whatever the teenagers of the 2030s like. But for some reason, I feel like it might just be inevitable. Like, it'll happen no matter what I do. It's one of those deals where you're told your future, and then because you're trying to prevent that future, you end up doing it anyways. Like, maybe it's just a part of human nature to think anything made past your 25th birthday is completely inferior to the stuff that you grew up with.
So I just watched a video about how millennials never got over their skinny jean phase.
Yeah, let me make something abundantly clear. Generation that ate Tide Pods.
Why do people keep bringing that up? Like, I don't know why they keep saying it. It was like a couple people who, if they survived, were probably ruthlessly bullied by people their age for the rest of their now shortened lives. And come on, don't tell me you've never thought about munching on one of them. They look like oversized gushers, and I know you've at least been curious, you fucking fraud.
The generation that thought that Post Malone made Ozzy Osbourne famous. Generation that's calling yoga pants flared leggings. Yeah, they're not telling me what I should and shouldn't wear. You can pry these skinny jeans out of my cold, dead millennial hands.
I don't think you need to go that far. I mean, if you're that passionate about the skinny jeans thing, then by all means, die. But I don't think I'll be going the mile to put you in that particular life or death scenario. She really is talking about this like we're on the brink of war, though, which, fair, some people are. But right now, most of the front lines fighting is in the brutal theaters of Twitter threads and TikTok comments. Not exactly the trenches that make lumps grow on your feet because you stood in them too long. I've had a lot of fun at the expense of real millennials so far, so I think for a palate cleanser, I need to go back. I just need to hear someone my age put everything I'm feeling into a 10-second art piece.
Just made myself a pizza and watching Harry Potter. Life couldn't get better than this, could it?
Watching that TikTok is like staring into the abyss, and then it asks what you're doing tonight back. I may have misjudged this video. It feels very millennial in its current form, but you could switch Harry Potter with any big movie from any era, and it would be similarly soul-crushing to watch. I mean, I guess we could go down the list of accomplishments millennials apparently have. Somehow they are both building their own businesses while getting promoted. Nice. Bit of a clash here. I promoted myself from my own boss to unemployed. I guess you can build a business while having a separate job, but I really wouldn't know because I've never had one. For this next one, we have another piece of performance art where somebody bees a millennial.
Ooh, sorry I am late. I had to take my kiddos to school. I also had to take my doggo for a walk.
Ooh, yikes. I feel like adding an O sound to any single syllable word is the millennial version of type beat. You just put that phrase after anything and it works. I buy multiple retailers full stock of PlayStation 5s exclusively to make sure that more kids won't be able to get them for their birthdays. Type beat.
Oh my gosh, I really don't feel like adulting today. Wait, has anyone else felt personally victimized by Gen Z?
Well, you know what? I feel personally victimized by millennials. And it's not because they said I don't know how to curl my hair or because they told me to suck it earlier. No, it's because of Harry Potter. That has been their most lasting impact on this earth, and now I know I will never escape it. It has traumatized me in ways I could not describe to you, and I will never be able to not see it.
Oh, I'm looking somewhat presentable. I might take some work selfies.
Oh wow, the poses for the selfie she took were absolutely spot on. Great character work there, but what really sold me on it was the partial thumb on the camera lens of the first one. Half the selfies you see in those poses have somebody's fingers blotting out the damn sun. Anyways, that's my limit of millennial content for the year. Any more of these and I will begin to decompose on the spot, so if you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe with notifications on. Remember, this video was meant in good fun, so don't go out of your way to attack anybody I talked about in this video. It is a a waste of everybody's time and helps literally nobody. You can follow me on twitch.tv/Kwite. I'm well known for becoming a monkey over there. It's great. You can follow me on Twitter at Kwite, on Instagram at Kwite.png, and on TikTok at Kwite TikTok. Anyways, this has been Kwite, and you better not let me see you do what you just did again.